Man, I've been getting a lot of calls, man. A lot of industry folks been hitting me up, and they be like, yo, Nino, what's up with Khaled, man? Why he biting your style, man? Everything you doing, he emulating. What's up with that? So I say to myself, well, damn, dog. You know, just let little Nino Brown Jr. do his thing. You understand what I'm saying? But see, they start sending me videos of this guy showing, you know, some of the things that I taught him and inspired him to do, and he ain't giving me my credit. So let me give it to you 100. Let me keep it real about one of the reasons I walked away and left dude. See, I left dude because dude was biting my whole style. Everything I did, he used to bite and try to reiterate like it was his idea because he had a bigger platform than me. So let me give it to you blood raw. I was doing the great thing. I caught him doing the grape shit. He tried to run off with that. I got proof. Everything I ever did, he tried to, the gold slug, son, gold slug. Where do you think he got that from? Everything he ever tried to do that I did has motherfucking either failed or it came to a head and somebody done called me and was like, Nino, what the fuck going on with Khaled? Why he biting you? He's so successful. So let me tell you how this shit go. See, the rich stay rich by stealing from the poor. See, you got some people that'll go to Africa and steal ideas from them poor African people and come back to the States and get rich off their ideas and act like it was theirs all along. That's all he doing. Let me tell you what I mean. All he ever did for me was steal game. Listen, when T-Pain had his season going on, he was rocking with T-Pain. When T-Pain's season was over, it was goddamn Future. Now he rocking with Future. When Lil Wayne's season was going on, it was Lil Wayne. When Lil Wayne's season started to die down, he went to Drake. All he do is get up under niggas and use them. Anybody in Miami know all Khaled ever did was bit up under Uncle Al. Uncle Al brought him through the hood and he used Uncle Al. He got Uncle Al position right now because Uncle Al is dead. You worse than them cops out here killing innocent black people. You stealing game and you running off, and I refuse to let my silence be my violence. See, you gotta understand this. If I don't speak out now, he gonna continue to use people. And see, the reason people ain't saying nothing because they feel like they need him and he gonna do something. He got them appeased. He keep making these motherfuckers feel like he gonna do something for one day. He gonna take care of them or do something, but he ain't even doing nothing for his own people. The dude who used to DJ and play while he talked all that shit on the radio, his name is Marlon. He homeless. He ain't got no money. He ain't got shit. What the fuck he doing for him? If he ain't did nothing for Marlon or Patty or J1s, what the fuck he gonna do for you? And see, I don't need you. So I'm gonna come out and keep it 100. All you ever did was steal my game and you got rich off my game. And I'm sick of it, cause I'm out here in the hood for real and I ain't rich as you. So you supposed to wanna see your brother climb. I was signed to you, but you breached the contract. Let me tell you how he breached the contract. He breached the contract because how you gonna try to do a slave record deal? You got me signed as an artist, then you put me up under a management deal too. So you getting record sales and you getting a percentage off my shows. That is not a 360 deal, that's a slavery deal. Because you getting half of my earnings off everything I do already. Then you want 20% of my shows or any business deal I close. So you getting 70% and leaving me with 30. And then let me go by Ace Hood. You had Ace Hood and Ace Hood ain't lie. And when he put out that tweet and said, if everything you said was true, if only everything you said was true. See, Ace Hood ain't speak out, but I'm gonna speak out for you because I don't need you. I don't need you, so I'ma tell you. And me and Ace Hood ain't the best of friends. We ain't never been real cool like that. So let me give you the game. If Khaled really was by Ace Hood, why he ain't put him on no big records? Why he ain't support Ace Hood the right way? Put him on any of his lead singles. He put Ace Hood on his own shit. Ace Hood had everybody featured on his own records. Nobody ain't never really featured Ace Hood. He ain't never really been on no Rick Ross album or none of these niggas album that's featured on his shit. You gotta understand game when you see it. This man is using people. He used T-Pain. He used Uncle Al. He used Miami. He claimed Miami, but he never put nobody on from Miami, Florida. You got Ball Greasy and all these talented rappers down here. You ain't did nothing for nobody. You worse than the devil. You're selfish. Fool. We the bitch. I'm finna tell y'all a story that should have been came out about DJ Khaled that y'all don't know. As y'all know, I've been signed to DJ Khaled for about, since 2010, 6 years. And a lot of people don't understand what kind of character this guy is, or don't understand what type of person he is, because he puts out a certain image on the internet and it makes him look like he's a great person. So let me give you some game about this guy that we call DJ Khaled. I got a firm rule that say, don't let your silence be your violence. And it's a must I say this, because it's a lot of people that go through things in life with their wife or with corporations they work for, and they never speak on it because they're afraid to offend some person, or they're afraid to, just be vocal about their opinion, and they don't know how it's going to affect the situation. So I'm going to give it to you blood raw about how I look at this analogy. So let's say you married to your wife and she using a certain laundry detergent on your clothes and it's bothering your motherfucking nose, or you allergic to it, and she just keep using this motherfucking detergent. You don't want to hurt your wife. You're going to say, man, I ain't going to say nothing because it might hurt her feelings. So I ain't going to be vocal about it. I ain't going to tell my lady nothing because she might feel a way about it. But see, the more you hide how you feel about what she doing, you're letting your silence be your violence. You're letting your silence be your violence. So what I mean is this. DJ Khaled has used a lot of people to get where he at, and it's not coming out. You understand me? He used DJ Uncle Al, one of the pioneers of Miami that died back in the, I think it was the 90s. DJ Uncle Al died, and he used him to get where he at. You understand what I'm saying? Uncle Luke, he used his platform to get where he at. You notice DJ Khaled always wind up on top when the artists he uses always digress. Like you don't hear from them no more. After they season over, you don't see them no more, but you always see DJ Khaled. So I want to let you know why that happens. See, money don't make a person, money unmasks a person. Money don't make you real. Money unmasks who you really are. So let me give you the game. Let me start all over. Back in the days when I was hustling in front of the Rolex, I was selling my Nino Brown CDs and DVDs. I was doing my little hustling shit. DJ Khaled was still grinding back then. So he'll come through walking and catching the bus with this guy named Marlon. This guy named Marlon used to catch the bus with him, walk with him. That was his right-hand man. He was hustling with Khaled, trying to help him get on. So that was one nigga that Khaled supposed to say to himself, you know what? And when I touch success, this guy here supposed to be with me because he was here carrying the crates for me. He was here. If anybody supposed to be rich, it's Marlon. Because Marlon was carrying the motherfucking crates. Marlon was traveling with you. Marlon was goddamn ironing your clothes, doing all that shit. And you just left Marlon. Now Marlon is a homeless man. I just heard somebody, he trying to sleep inside the studio and they kicking him out from studio to studio. I just heard he don't know how he gonna eat his next meal. I just heard he don't know how he gonna take care of siblings. When you around here preaching, you a motivational person. You motivating the people, talking about major keys and all that shit. How you motivating people when you ain't doing for your own people? Let's go to Patty. Patty is DJ Khaled right-hand assistant. She handles everything for Khaled. Patty getting paid $500 every week. Do you know the hell this lady go through to get her $500 a week? She get paid $500 a week and she live in a rooming house. Do you understand what this lady go through to get her money? She be crying bloodshot tears. You know, people ain't gonna come out and tell y'all this, but this is why I walked away from this devil, this demon, this bad guy, because I realized what kind of person he is. He got people all around him that he ain't taking care of, and he supposed to be so financial stable. He made $15 million in a year, but these people struggling to pay their motherfucking bills and take care of their family. Around here driving a motherfucking 1980 Saturn, Patty driving a Saturn, 1980 Saturn, and Marlon ain't got no car, ain't got no motherfucking shoe. J1 still got that raggedy ass Escalade he had from day one. He ain't never changed cars. He ain't never put his own people on. How the fuck he gonna put a nigga on when he ain't put nobody else on? When you get rich, you supposed to make 10 million, 10 people supposed to, when you make millions of dollars, you supposed to put 10 people on. That's my firm rule, because them 10 people is what's gonna keep you successful. See, you got to understand, Khaled ain't putting nobody on, but he taking from the culture. He taking from the generation of new artists that's coming out, all these talented artists. So let me give you what I'm saying. Every time Khaled get on and say major key alert, a major deal alert, he's talking about self-absorbed situations. Oh, I just signed a new deal. How is that motivating when you telling the people make new deal alert? You just signed a deal, but you supposed to motivate the people on how to get their own situation. You supposed to teach people how to get their own shit together, but you rubbing it in their face, and I got a problem with that. Because see, my people need to understand this. If you want to get on, you need to be taught what these motherfuckers did to get on. Motherfuckers supposed to teach you, you know what, this what I did to get on. You ain't supposed to rub shit in their face. So let me go even further with this shit. See, because there's a lot of things y'all don't know. I kept that We the Best shit together. I took charges for that shit. We was in Mexico and got caught with pounds of weed. I took charges for We the Best and DJ Khaled. I took charges because I didn't want that man to lose his job at Def Jam. I rolled for the team. And I just kept riding. So what you gonna do? You gonna be that bitch that just keep getting fucked up and you still with that nigga? Hell no. I had to wake up, Craig. I woke up. And I realized, you know what? I'm taking blows. He had a dude, all us was around each other, man. Fat Boy, he was the driver. Marlon was the little record carrier dude. All of us was like little bitty slaves around this man. Just round. I was just enjoying the fruits. I was just chilling. I was fucking whole. I was living in the 5-star square. I was doing all that because I come from the hood. So when you get out the hood and you around this dude, at first it's gonna be appeasement to this you. You're gonna be like, you know what? This dude taking me around shit I ain't never seen before. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna enjoy your life. But see, when you start to realize that he making the money and you ain't getting no money, he ain't teaching you how to get no money. In a minute, you start making money, he start looking at you like, where my cut at? And he's so rich, and he want a goddamn $100 off $200. Something ain't right. Let me give you some more game. DJs like DJ Entice down here in Miami. Y'all know him. To me, DJ Entice is a Miami radio legend because to me, he's one of the best DJs that play on radio in Miami, Florida. DJ Entice used to come to me and be like, man, you know what, bro? Khaled owed me $500. I remember when Entice came to me, and Entice, I ain't trying to put you out there, but I just need to tell the truth because you know it's the truth. I ain't lying. You understand me? I'm just keeping it real. And Tice came to me and said, Khaled owed me $500, bro. I say, what? He said, yeah, bro. He said, man, that's fucked up, man. It's been a year, and I wanted him to donate to my fucking foundation because I'm trying to do something for the kids. I'm trying to do something positive for the streets, and he won't give me my money. And he wondered why I act funny when he asked me to play his record and all that. The next day, I went to Khaled. I said, Khaled, you owe Entice $500, and that's why he taking it out on us. He won't play our music. He don't support us because we not supporting him. You supposed to support the DJs. Don't think the DJ, you using the DJ when you need your record played, but you ain't coming to them and ask them, what can I do for your family? What can I, and these people making you rich. These people you making you successful, and you gonna sit there and let this man starve when he trying to do something positive with the community. You know what I did? I made Khaled get that man them $500. He gave them $500, and I fixed that situation between him and Entice and the radio station because I felt like, you know what, bruh, Even not for nothing, even if you don't do it for me, or you never play another Nino Brown Rich Kid record, at least do it for the culture. Let me make sure you straight. I got him that money. Let me give you another DJ. DJ Bulletproof down here in Miami, Florida. That was one of my best friends, one of my good close road dogs, still a good dude with me. He used to come to me all the time. Damn, man, Khaled putting on all these DJs he don't fuck with like that. And I've been loyal to Khaled. I've been playing all his music. I say, bruh, just chill, bruh. Just keep hustling. You gonna be all right. I'm gonna talk to Khaled. I'm gonna get you on radio. I'm gonna try. Man, Khaled came out with these We the Best jackets. I never forget it. Khaled ain't give Bullet, and Bulletproof been down with Khaled before I was born probably. He been riding with Khaled before that's how I met Bulletproof, through Khaled. And Khaled wasn't doing nothing for him. You know what I did for Bulletproof when Bulletproof was overlooked for a We the Best jacket and a We the Best chain? When Khaled signed me, he gave me a We the Best chain. You know what I did? I gave DJ Bulletproof my We the Best jacket and my We the Best chain for his birthday. I gave him my chain and my jacket. It had Nino Brown on it. I just wanted to make sure he had a jacket. I just want y'all to understand that, you know, certain people ain't what they put out to be. You know, certain people will make themselves look like they godly and they doing so much for the culture, but really they stealing from it. They're taking from it. You know that bomb that Khaled used to play on the radio, it was a loud bomb. He get that from Funkmaster Flex. Everything he ever did was stolen from somebody. The Gold Slug song, Gold Slug, cause I went and got Khaled out and he went and made the song, Craig. That's why he did it, Craig. See, these the Gold Slug he was talking about. I don't want son of the dude that do the Gold Slugs, Craig. It was me. So when I got mad is when I found out he made that phone call to Trick Daddy. Cause once he stole my game and he started trying to do motivation and all that shit, he tried to eliminate me. He tried his best to get somebody to eliminate me, and his first option was, let me go call Trick Daddy and get him to talk about Nino Brown. And you know what that did? That ain't do nothing. Yo, where you at? I'm live right now, bro. You gotta text me or something. You gotta meet me at the address. All right, come on, yeah. Let me tell you something. My bad. That's a quick little call. When I found out Trick Daddy was beefing with me because of something, cause in that video when he play talking about he gonna tie me up and all that gay shit. He was talking about sticking fingers in booties and shit. When I seen that video, I noticed he said he called Khaled, and Khaled put out a lie about me talking about something. Oh, Khaled say maybe he was lying in the video, or maybe he just felt like, or maybe Khaled told him that to make me look degraded, trying to disqualify my credit. I ain't never asked Khaled for $1. I ain't never asked Khaled for a motherfucking dollar, and I knew he had money. I ain't never asked him for no motherfucking money, because I ain't need no money from him. When he signed me, he gave me a chain, a jacket, and a Ferrari. I gave all that back. I didn't even want it. You know why? Because I felt like it was in vain. I felt like, why would I take a Ferrari from you when you ain't giving me the money to go buy what I want to buy? Why would I take a jacket from you when your man who been down with you 20 years ain't got a jacket? And he'll never probably speak on this because he know I'm telling all facts. I ain't making nothing up. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. They gonna fabricate and make up stories to make themselves look good. I'm finna tell you straight facts. Nobody in Miami ever liked Khaled. I was the first one to bring Khaled through the hood. No, I take that back. DJ Uncle Al was the first dude to bring Khaled through the hoods of Miami. But see, what happened was they started running Khaled out of Miami. That's why in every music video he always running. It's probably some niggas behind him. They ain't showing him on camera. Go slug. Every time he used to come through over town and all that. and shoot videos. He had 1 million police. If you talking about you doing something for the hood, see, y'all gotta understand, when Khaled say he doing something for the hood, he talking about them suburban kids or them college kids that wanna be hood. He ain't talking about the real hood. He ain't talking about the niggas that standing in front of the gas station selling the dope. He ain't talking about you. That's why you can't relate to them records. You don't understand that? Why you think Khaled don't make songs for the hood no more? He making all these women records. For free, all that is woman song, cause he ain't relating to these people. Understand where I'm coming from? This real game, this something to think about. I'm gonna give you some real nigga shit to think about. How you go talking about you from Miami? First of all, Khaled ain't from Miami. Khaled's from New Orleans. You could Google everything I'm saying, matter of fact. Khaled's from New Orleans, Louisiana. Khaled moved out of New Orleans and he graduated high school in Orlando, Florida. Khaled really from Orlando, like for real, for real. Then when he went from Orlando, he came to Miami and he got with Luke them. He got on the Luke show. Everything I'm saying, just Google. Everything I'm saying, just Google. You ain't gotta listen to me. Just type in Google, type in everything I'm saying. When I get off this video, go do your research and you will see. You understand what I'm saying? It's no game. Like, I come from the real culture of Miami, and I feel like if you gonna represent a side of town, you gotta put people on the town, especially if you're not from there. Especially if nobody like you in that town. You don't come to a town and represent the town and you don't get with the dons and the bosses and the young OGs and get with somebody. He signed me. I was from Miami, but at the end of the day, when I realized what type of character and how he was utilizing my information, I had to dismember myself from that account. Because I felt like, hold up, this dude made, before he started doing all this major key alert, because grapes, major key alert. The keys, this little bookie thing, my book, Mac and the Stacking, everything he doing, he biting. I'm going to put out a collage and show y'all, like, everything I did, he do. Everything I do, he do. I was doing the homeless thing. My culture is about giving back to the homeless people. He go out and do the same thing because he see where I inspire him to do that. Instead of giving me credit and say, you know what, Nino Brown, you're a very intelligent brother. I see what you're doing. How can I contribute to what you're doing and we can grow together and get paper? Because I was signed to him. Why you steal my ideas and then try to act like they were yours? How you do that? And see, I've been real silent about it because there's a lot of people silent about what's going on because they scared they might need him again. Me, I don't need him no more. And never did, really. Gotta understand this because it's real. It's real knowledge for the people, and you have to understand, you know, the knowledge of what's going on because I don't want it to happen to you. You know, it's all about empowerment. It's all about being smart and making wiser decisions. And, you know, when you get to the top or you trying to get to the top, you got to understand what you're going to go through when you're growing. It just comes with the territory of success. They will use you. I got more. Give me a minute. I'm just lighting my cigar. Give it a minute. Got more for you. Trust me. It's real.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you something. You can't just steal people's ideas and think you're gonna win doing that. You got to pay homage. If you're stealing ideas, it's okay, but pay homage. It's just like them tourists that go to Africa and steal them poor people ideas and come back to the States and get rich off it and act like it was their idea all along. I ain't got no respect for that. You can't do that.
I got this too.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Shout out to TG, shout out to Aaron Mosley, shout out to Vulture Randolph. You know, Louis Moore, what it is. Garrett Tuggle, what's up? That's what it's all about, man. But I just feel like you're gonna be successful. You make 10 other people around you successful. You make the people at your table successful. And then you call that success. How you measure success is about how many people you bless. You don't just come up and be selfish about the success, because at the end of the day, when you winning, you know, there's only so far you're gonna go up, and then that elevator starts to go down. But when you made nobody success and you made nobody successful and you have nothing to fall back on, you're gonna fall on that ground and die. See, when you got people like Lil Wayne, he put on Drake, Nicki Minaj, Tiger, he helped Birdman get himself reestablished. He has something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? He could start rapping today or tomorrow, he's still gonna be successful. But when you have nobody in power and you know you ain't put nobody on, you just what you gonna fall? You gonna fall on the ground and nobody gonna help you up. Cause life cold. That's how it's set up. Believe that. You know, you gotta understand game when you see it. It's all about knowledge. Knowledge is power. You know? And how I feel about the Ace Hood thing is, this. I believe Ace Hood was no different from me. Ace Hood wanted to win, you know, and he seen Khaled as an opportunity to win, but little did he knew he wouldn't grow there. Certain teams don't know what to do with you. Look at 2 Chainz, he was with Ludacris. He had to remove himself off that to become his own boss.
Okay.
You got to do that.
Throw the stuff in there.
Cool. Perfect.
You got to.
Yeah.
Mine 15.
I appreciate that love.
Smoke share in there too?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Khaled ain't buy that. Or that. Or that. He ain't buy none of that. But he got rich on D. Go slow, go slow. He got rich on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Knowledge is power. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that steal ideas and act like that's theirs. You know what I mean? I don't respect people that steal from the culture. Especially if you're a hip-hop head, you understand what I mean. You pay homage. You stay loyal to the people around you. You put people around you on. You continue to support people. You help people. You don't take from the culture and get rich and don't pay homage. You don't do that. You don't come to different cities and act like it's yours, but you don't put nobody on from the city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, you ain't want to put nobody on from the street because you know you will have a hard time on your shoulder if you appease the wrong person. They going to be at your head. He knew that. You got to understand game when you see it. I'm just a little bit upset because it's like this dude, before he seen what I was doing, like if you date back to when I first gave my first motivational speeches, you will understand that I started this. You understand what I'm saying? And then when Khaled seen me, because I got a gift in speaking. I have a gift with motivating and inspiration videos. And because I was a minister in the church as a child. I was a ghetto minister. I used to minister in churches. They used to pay me to go preach at the church. I just got into the street. I never gave up on God, but I just got into the street and felt like, you know what, we going to pause that chapter in my life, because if I'm going to give God some of my time, I'm going to give him all of my time. I ain't going to be half and half. I'm going to give him all my attention, because it's irrelevant, or it's not fair of me to play with God. I'd be looking like a mace or somebody. I'm not doing that. When it's time for me to go in that field, I'm going to dress up and get clean. But right now, I feel like my job is to inspire the street niggas and the niggas that's lost in the game, that don't know how to make M's and how to. I had somebody hit me today, yo, Nino, how can I send you some money? Shout out to Kimberly Morgan. How can I send you some money? You bless me. I have made $800 and some dollars. I was just broke last week off what you've been telling me. I made some $800 this week off my business, and I want to bless you with something. I have to. I say, just go buy the album. Just support them ringtones or something. I don't want nothing from you. So she said, no, I have to bless you. No, Nino, I have to. This is what I do. You got to bless the people. See, I'm going to tell you something. DJ Khaled has shitted on a lot of people and stepped on a lot of people. He has used a lot of people. See, a lot of these artists. Look at T-Pain. Go back to Khaled. First 2 albums, you're going to hear T-Pain all over it. When T-Pain's season started to die down and it looked like it was over for him, because Future came out with a new style that sounded similar to T-Pain, Khaled dismembered himself from T-Pain and jumped on Future ship. And the last 2 albums Khaled put out, you hear Future all over him. That's just what he do. He steal game. He run with what's hot. He's an opportunist. He's a king politician. And a lot of people don't want to say this and be vocal about it, because they feel like he going to put me on. He appeases people by saying it. But if he didn't put his own people on, if he didn't do nothing for Marlon that's still sleeping in the street, I would have been all right being up on them if he would have did something for Marlon. I'm going to tell you how God works. And you can Google this. God got a curse on Khaled's life. You know why? When I was with Khaled, I remember being in the master bedroom. Khaled was in the front doing an interview, and the whole bus caught a fire from the back end where I was at. The tour bus, we was on our way to the Grammys. And I remember the bus just erupted in flames. The whole bus burnt up. Google DJ Khaled bus on fire. You're going to see Nino Brown in that video as a young pup, getting on, trying to hustle, trying to work my way up. The whole bus, God been had it out for this selfish dude. God tried to take and show him, you know what, God give it, God to take it away. God burnt his bus down with me in it, and I saved his life. I could have just ran out the back of the bus and jumped out the window and let them die. I went out there and counted your bus on fire. Get the fuck out the bus. Understand what I'm saying? Khaled had it coming a long time, and I just was silent about it, because you know what I was saying? He gifted me with 5-star restaurants and shit I couldn't buy for myself. I was out there in the Rolex track. I ain't never seen shit like that. But then when I realized what he stood for, I couldn't stand for that. Because if you ain't doing for your disciples, the sheep gonna scatter if the shepherd ain't feeding the tribe. You got to take care of your people. He ain't taking care of his people, and I got a problem with that. And I'm not gonna sit there and let this man just keep doing this to people. I'm gonna be vocal about it and tell people, because he might be using you. You might just be scared to speak on it. You scared to talk. I ain't scared. I'm going to use my voice, because God gave me a voice, and I'm going to use that constitutional right to speak my mind. And if anybody got a problem with that, then y'all just got to live with that, because ain't nobody going to do nothing to Nino Brown. Straight up. I walk with God. And one thing I know, when you send a legend in Miami that I looked up to once upon a time in Trick Daddy, and you say, oh, get with that dude and try to stop what he doing just so I can stay in power, I got a problem with that. Because me and Trick would have still been all right. Me and Trick would have still been all right. And you thought I was going to shut up just because he came? I ain't going to shut up. You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like it's because of you. You sent that dude to crucify because you knew I was backing out. And he never mentioned, you notice when they say Khaled dropped me and all that, he never went vocal about that. He never said nothing about it, because he knew I knew all these facts. He never dropped me. I walked away. And I never looked back. I'm going to show y'all all that. I'm going to show all the text messages with him begging me back. I wouldn't pick up the phone. I'm going to show you all that. I'm finna put it up. I'm going to show you how long this been going on. You understand what I'm saying? Dog, he used Birdman for his platform, then he dissed Birdman on the Breakfast Club. He used everybody. Now he done got up to Jay-Z. That's the highest of the high. Now he using Jay-Z. He got a Duce deal. He got to deal with this. He got to deal with that. Anything that got to do with these people that he surrounded, he used them till he don't need them, and he disposed these people and they fall off. Y'all wonder why Khaled can do this till he's 60 years old. You know why? Because these people ain't being vocal about it. I feel sorry for T-Pain. That man was looked at Khaled as a friend, and he shitted on T-Pain. T-Pain's a good dude. I spent the night at T-Pain's house. When Khaled ain't want to put me in a hotel, tried to make me sleep in the street in Atlanta, T-Pain say, bruh, come on out over here. You and Marlon, come on over here. Matter of fact, you, Marlon, and Fat Boy, come on over here. When Khaled ain't want to put the money up, and I was signed to him to do the music video for Nino Brown featuring T-Pain Gone record, T-Pain put the money up for me to shoot my video. DJ Infamous was signed to DJ Khaled, and he didn't want to put the money up. Infamous had a record with, they itching. They itching for the paper. He was signed to DJ Khaled when he had that record. Khaled, guess what? Khaled didn't want to put the money up for him to do the video. He had to go to Ludacris to get 10 bands to shoot that video for that song. None of these people ain't going to be vocal about it, and I don't blame them, because they scared. They feel like, you know what, I might need Khaled. I ain't going to do this to Khaled. I'm going to let him do it. Well, let me do it. Let me be the Malcolm X, because you know what? Malcolm X had to do the same thing, because I go for what's real. Y'all notice we got a Martin Luther King Day, but we ain't got a Malcolm X Day. Malcolm X stood for what I stand for, and that's the real. If I got to die about being real, I'm cool with that, because I'm going to die letting everybody know one thing about me. I shall perish one day, one way or another. However God made it for me to die, I'm going to die. But one thing I do know is my words going to live forever. This video you seeing going to be around forever. So guess what? When you send somebody to kill me, or when somebody kill me, or like they say, tie me up, put me in the trunk, this video right here is the truth. And you know it's the truth. And it hurts you, and it's going to haunt you in your sleep. Because the only thing that separates me from being a Khaled is financial gain. Because I refuse to be selfish. Everything cool? You cool? Yeah. Just preaching that real, that's all, big dog.
Hey, when you get a chance, I would like to speak to you about, you're a producer?
No, I'm a rapper. I rap. Yeah.
You don't produce other groups?
Yeah, I love to put on artists. I got a lot of people signed to this clown I'm talking about, and you know, they weren't loyal, you know.
I got a guy that he works with, man, and you know, the only reason he's not out there, he don't know too many people.
Right.
But his stuff is, the rap game is so sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about as soon as I get off this live. This is a real serious video. Let me tell you something. Khaled engineers Ben Billions. Ben Billions was under Khaled producing records. He used to always tell Khaled, yo, I got this record. Khaled ain't believe in him. Khaled was giving that man $100 a week to be on call. Anytime he called, he got to be in the studio. Ben Billions went around Khaled and started learning that he wasn't gonna do nothing. But see, Ben Billions went vocal because Ben Billions was a very smart dude. So one thing I respect about Ben is he learned how to build connections from being in the studio with all these Kanye, these Yo Gottis, these Lil Wayne. And he said, I'm going to get their contact and I'm going to send them some beats. Ben Billions has since produced the Yo Gotti It Goes Down in the DM. He since then produced Drake Artist Belly. It might not make it with the Weeknd. He since then produced a lot of top 10 records, and I don't think he no longer engineer Khaled no more. And guess what Ben Billions started from? He started from an intern, and that dude might not understand this, but I got a lot of respect for you. I got a lot of respect for Ben because Ben ain't kissed no ass. He might have ate some pussy, but he never kissed ass. Understand what I'm saying? This real cut, though, real cut. From the clean cough game, I'm telling y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm giving you real game about the people Khaled shitted on. Khaled left everybody to die. All these DJs that looked up to Khaled, he just shitted on them, and they just wanted opportunity. Khaled would have still been the man in Miami if he would have put some Miami niggas on. You got Ball Greasy. You got all these big artists down here that could. YD. Even though me and YD had our little problem about overtime, I ain't got no problem with you. I felt like you supposed to be signed because you one of the top artists down here that supposed to be on. YD from Overtime. And Khaled shot 1 million videos over time, but he ain't go over there and sign no artists. How you go to the hood and don't sign the artist? Then you sign Red Run from Virginia and you get him a fake chain and tell him, yeah, I'm signing. And when the man need mixtapes and all that, he got to come out his own pocket. What the fuck we signing to you for? So let me break down you how my record deal was set up. Because everybody used to be like, damn, how long you signed to Khaled? When you sign a record deal, you don't sign for years. That's a management contract. You sign for albums. So if you sign to a company for albums and them albums never come out, you sign to that company for life. But how a person breach a contract is by trying to corner you in. They can't do that. It got to be a two-way street. See, what he did was he knew that I was going to be successful whether it was with him or without him. So how he tried to corner me in and get dollars off my earnings was, you know what, I'm going to sign him to a record deal and then I'm going to sign him to a management contract, which means I'm not going to go on the road with him. I'm going to send an appointer to go on the road with him and get the 20% off the shows, and any sales he make, I'm going to get 50%, and I want 50% of your fucking publishing. Publishing is your social security of when you stop rapping, how you going to live. That's publishing. That's royalties. He want 50% of publishing, 50% of iTunes and any sales off the Lane Bridge app. 50% of anything you sell, he won't half of that. And then you want 20% of my motherfucking earnings off shows, and you ain't putting no money up? You ain't doing nothing but tell me, hey, go the keys to a Ferrari when you own the papers to it? Fuck you mean? I was born at night, 6 o'clock p.m. at Jackson Hospital, but I wasn't born last night. Don't take me for no motherfucking fool. Go slow, and at the same time, that's from me. Gold slugs. Go look up anything Khaled did in the last couple years. When I was with him, I had influence on that man the whole time. It might not come out, but I'm letting you know. I'm informing you to go do your research, because what I speak is facts. Go down his Instagram and go down mine and see how long I've been preaching change to the people, and all he been talking about is major key alert, new deal alert. But how you telling people you got a new $1 million deal, but you ain't inspiring nobody? That's just like me going to the jailhouse and somebody locked up for life ain't gonna get this piece of pie. I'm finna eat this apple pie from McDonald's. I'm just eating it in their face, and they locked behind bars and can't get a piece. How stupid y'all is? I ain't that dumb. You ain't gonna keep peasing me. I got from around that nigga. And you know what I said to myself? You know what? I'm gonna do bigger deals. I'm gonna get with a company that understand me and understand my point of view and understand what I want to put across and put me out. I don't have a problem with giving a company, because record labels ain't nothing but a bank. All a record label do is put the money behind you, and all you do is put the material out, and everybody supposed to break even. You will never fully recuperate from a label, because at the same time you selling records, but they putting the funding up to promote and market you. But if you not doing that and you ain't give me no upfront money, what the fuck I'm still hanging on for? Just to say I'm we the best, hey go my chain? Or hey go my Ferrari that Khaled on and I'm just driving it? I still stayed in the projects. I was still living with my mama signed to him. Yeah, with the bed bug mattress I be telling y'all about. I was staying with my mama with the bed bug mattress with the plastic. You know them old people like plastic? She had plastic on the couches. I had to sleep on the couch with the bed bug. Yeah, you think, man, I had to bomb my shit every day. Roach bomb, Ray, that was me. That was me, bitch. You think I'm finna let him just, And that's why I started We The Business, because I realized, yeah, you say we the best. It's really he the best. I say we the business because I'm handling business and I'm putting people on and giving them game dealing with business. Nothing to do with I'm the best, we the best. I'm showing people how to handle business. So when I get with the artists and tell them, look, bro, this is what you need to do. I'm going to hook you up with this DJ. I'm going to let you put your own money up, because I'm building a cult following behind you. That way, when I do take you up under my wing, you done did the hard part. Ain't no pimping going on. See, that rap game ain't nothing but a pimp hoe game in disguise. It's all about, I'm going to show you, I'm going to lure you with things, fabulous gains you can have. It's just like the devil that took Jesus to the highest mountain and said, if you turn on God, I'm going to give you all this. I'm going to give you the world. But when he didn't turn on God, he still gained the world and gained more. He gained his power by staying firm, and I'm standing firm on mine. Because you could take me to a 5-star. You could take me to the W. You could take me to all that. But when I got to go back to the crib and go sleep in the projects, and I got to take all the hate and go to jail for you and fuck niggas up for you and do all that shit I was doing for you, I'll be a goddamn fool. I'm not a slave, bro. Kanye my dog. Kanye West is my dog. But this is an example. I heard the other day Kanye told Kid Cudi on stage, I birthed you. When you give somebody the power to say something like that to you, that means you're powerless. That means he can always strip you of your power. Why you think a lot of artists fall off when they get from around the people that put them on? Because they was used to being spoon-fed. They used to having that spoon in their motherfucking mouth the whole time. Me, I always got it out the mud. I never needed Khaled. All I needed Khaled was for the politics. He know how to politic. He know how to handle interviews. He know how to use people. So I learned the game from him and realized what he was doing wrong and went behind him and learned and used what he did and did it right. I took care of his people. You understand what I'm saying? Me and Ace Hood, the reason we were never really getting along wasn't because we had a personal problem. It's because me and Khaled was close friends and I had a lot of influence on Khaled. And he felt like I supposed to told Khaled to put his shit out when he wanted it to come out. But I didn't because of the fact that, you know what? That's your situation. That ain't mine, but I feel his pain. I felt his pain. And all this is facts, and I'm being vocal about it because you know why? I don't give a fuck. I don't need no nigga. I need God. God is my president. I ain't voting for Hillary or Donald Trump. God is my president because not one man can run all us. God run everything. He sit high, but he looks so low. Trust me, dog. Understand what I'm saying. This some real shit. How I feel is this. If you in position to help somebody, especially if you stealing game from them, especially if, like how Jay-Z put Kanye on. He didn't just put Kanye on. Kanye earned his position, but they stuck together. They started making albums together. They made Watch the Throne together. They stuck together. They never fell out because people was getting money. But when the sheep ain't eating from the shepherd, what you think the sheep gonna do? They gonna find them a new leader. And guess what I did? I bossed my life up. But let me tell you something about bossism. Where you ain't handling business and you ain't doing people right, and I'm watching the people that grew up with you, went to high school with you, went to middle school with you, they suffering. They riding in ragged-ass cars. I'm living better than them. I was staying with my mama, but I was still living better than them. I made more money without fucking with Khaled than I ever did with Khaled. Because I got my mind off the fabulous games. He lured me in with all that shit, all them nice ass cars and Maybach. I was riding Maybach. I was living that life. I was performing on his stage in front of thousands of people, fighting to perform. He didn't want me to perform. I had to go after him every time and go tell the DJ, run my song, let me promote. You feel me? All the videos I put up was the ones that it was established for us to perform together. The ones where I had to hustle. Oh, I had to work for that. And he didn't want me to perform. You're only doing one song. And you got, I'm your artist, Khaled. You supposed to promote me. I'm the one that's going to keep the thing going. One day you going to get old and I'm still young. You supposed to put me on where we could keep growing. Why you think nobody at his radio station liked him? From the program director, Derek Baker. Nobody liked the Khaled because he didn't help nobody. All he did was take from people. All he did was step on people. Real game for you if you never heard of that. This real shit. I ain't got no reason to lie about none of this. This all facts. And I'm about to put together a collage. I'm going to put it on my YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. YouTube.com/Nino Brown 305. I'm going to put a collage of everything I'm saying about how he bit people and bit me throughout the years. He bit Funk Flex Bomb. He used Birdman. He used T-Pain. He using Future. He used Drake. He used Wayne. He used this one. He used that one. He used this. All he do is use you. But I'm not going to let nobody use me because God ain't make people to be used. He made materials to be used, not people. And you're not going to keep using me. You're not going to keep getting rich off me. And you told me, man, don't do that. You seen that picture I put up on my Instagram where he was begging me, man, don't do that, man. Don't. I said, man, man, don't do that. I was giving them game all the time, writing records. When Khaled started trying to rap, who you think was writing that shit? Me. Boy, I ain't know nothing about no money back then. I was cool because I ain't want to go back to the Rolex. I would do anything to be out there. You ever heard somebody say they'll do anything to get on? I was doing anything to get in position. Because I knew where my life was going. And it wasn't to stay still. Understand this. Because a lot of people's silence is their violence. You understand what I'm saying? When you're not vocal about what's going on, you're going to just keep going through a problem. And then you're going to build up so much anger. And you're going to go kill your wife. You're going to go kill somebody close to you that you love because all you had to do was have a conversation. But see, I tried to have conversations with him. Birdman called Khaled about me and said, why you don't put him on? He's hot. Khaled say, man, I don't know, Birdman. I don't know. Who else stepped to Khaled about me? There was a bunch of people stepped to him. Man, why you don't put him on? You need to put him on. You know why he ain't put me on? Because he knew he was using me. And if I was got in a position of power, he wouldn't have no power no more. He wouldn't be that smart as he is. I kept Khaled here. The bus burnt down. I told Khaled, I saved his life. When the insurance claim gave him all the millions for all that lost jewelry I lost and he lost, he didn't give nobody a check. He kept all the money off the insurance claim. Fuck you mean? I'm pissed off about that shit. Out here using people and getting rich off the people talking about major key alert. Well, major biter alert. Fuck that. Understand what I'm saying? Nino Brown, we the motherfucking business.